This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Ocean City Art League.
CoastLife, we're setting sail a visionary voyage right here at the Art League of Ocean City, where a new exhibit is taking you through decades of art, soul, and creative evolution. Here to tell us more about it, we have Rena Thaler here, the Executive Director. Rena, how are you doing today?
Great to see you, Kendall.
Great seeing you. Yes, thank you for having me. I mean, tell me, the title of this exhibit is called Visionary Voyage. So explain to me what inspired the name and the theme behind it.
So this is actually a retrospective show where it shows the body of work of a particular artist. And this is Deborah Rolig, who has curated shows here before and exhibited here at the Art Center over the years, always very creative and bringing really new ideas to us. But we realized that we never had a show of all of her body of work, from the time she started as an artist and how she evolved through her career.
Of course.
And so we came up with Visionary Voyages, and this is part of the show. This
yes,
Adopt a Friend.
I see this. I love this Adopt a Friend. This is a very cool and unique concept that you have here. Can you tell me a little bit about it, what it is, and how it helps support the Heart and Soul classes?
Yes. So part of Deborah's goal in this exhibit was to raise awareness and funds for a program that we have here that's like an art and healing program, and we call it Art and Soul. And every month we offer free art instruction and classes for people who are going through some sort of stress or trauma or grief. And I mean, everybody, I don't know if you can find anybody who isn't going through things right now, right?
That's true.
But art is such a healing process, getting those creative juices flowing and getting into the zone and all.
Yeah.
So that's a free program that we offer, and it was funded through a grant.
Nice.
And it has been a really hard year for grant funding, here. So we were talking with Deborah Rolig, the artist, and she was like, she wanted to do something to help. She had all these little characters in her head going through her mind that she came up with backstories for.
Wow.
And each piece is $150, and of that $150, $70 from each piece will go towards the Art League to support our programs and the art and healing programs here, so that we'll be able to continue to offer them free to the public.
What are these little dots that I'm seeing, these red dots here?
So, and that's a good point, because anytime you go to an art gallery, if you see a red dot, that's the artist's joy, because that means somebody is purchasing their work. So these are all
that's awesome.
ones that have been purchased that people, are taking home with
Yes.
them. We left them here so you could see the full collection.
Of course.
And there's 40 of the Adopt a Friends. And like I said, each one has a unique story to them. The way the frames are done, the names are painted.
Yeah, I mean, the attention to detail is truly amazing. And then can you tell me a little bit about what people can expect from the companion Visionary Voyage member show upstairs?
Yes, so what's really cool this month is not only the Thaler Gallery filled with Deb's voyage of her family and art that she's created along the way, but in the Sisson Galleria, we have kind of a dialogue show, a companion show to it, where we put out a call to artists. We had 60 artists who participated and submitted work of their voyage, and what was in your artistic career, what was a turning point for you, or what technique, or what theme did you want to explore. It's really interesting to see just kind of the give and take between the two exhibits, and and thinking about, as an artist, you start out, you take classes, you learn how to paint, and then you have to kind of think, what do I want to say with my artwork, right?
Yeah.
And so Deborah's at the point in her career where she knows the techniques. It's just a matter of what she wants to say. And one of the things that she wanted to say was she wanted to say that art is healing, and that art is necessary, and to be able to support the arts is a terrific thing.
Yes, I mean, you're definitely touching on the healing through art with the Heart and Soul classes that you were talking about. It's a great way to release that extra stress and trauma that you were saying. And then it really just touches on how the Art League is really one big community. I mean, with the upstairs member show, even the many community of Adopt a Friends that you can hang up, I love that. It's very awesome. Rena, do you have a favorite one of these?
I so many of them. They become like my friends already.
Yes, I love
so
that.
many of them are my favorites, but I do particularly like Jax.
Jax. What's his backstory?
Well, he was a talented young artist who, as a kid, would come home from school covered in doodles and notes and scrawled in ink up to his elbows, and his sleeves served as his cover-up, and eventually his notes turn into doodles and drawings, and you know, she goes through the whole story of it. Who would think of something like that to really do that backstory? And I just love how on the back, the story that's written there about.
Wow. That is very cool. I mean, it's so detailed oriented. And then maybe for those who are interested in art, but they're still beginners, is there anything that the Art League offers?
Absolutely. So we are not only a place where you can come and explore fine art, but we're the only building in the entire town of Ocean City where you can explore art in a gallery setting and also learn how to create art.
That's amazing.
We have hundreds of classes here for all levels and all types of mediums where you can kind of figure out what is your passion in art.
I love
how to
that.
express it. So.
Yeah, a little something for all ages and all stages. That's really cool to have here.
Yes, love that.
And then what do you want people to take away when they step through this exhibit?
Well, I think that the phrase, you know, art is a journey and not a destination really applies to this show, because you can have an intention behind your art, but when people see it, they might bring their own influences into it and interpret it differently. So that journey, that visionary voyage, is what art is all about.
That is absolutely beautiful. I love that. Rena, thank you so much for coming on today and talking about this.
Thank you. And I hope that people really get a chance to come in and explore the exhibit on their own, because it's so detailed and so nuanced. And like I said, everybody will come away with a different thought behind it. So.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, just me standing here right now, I'm already taking away so much. I love the Adopt a Friends CoastLife. You're going to have to stop in here yourself and see for yourself. This is an exhibit that you are not going to want to miss. But you're also not going to want to miss CoastLife, so don't go anywhere. There's more on the way.